beautiful taste bud. Welcome to my channel, TasteOfDivinity. It's your girl Tastee. If you are new to my channel and you want to join the taste bud gang, the taste bud family, the littest gang in the whole universe, we're claiming it, okay? You can most definitely do so by hitting the little subscription box below. And if you are a returning subscriber, what it do, baby? I truly appreciate your continued support. I do heavily recommend watching the very first video in this playlist, you guys, this series. It explains the trauma spread that we're doing. It also talks about some things like when it comes to this series, I want to be very intentional with it as far as is not to talk about anything you've been through as far as your traumatic situations, but more or less it's meant to encourage you to heal your trauma, to take steps towards healing your trauma, for you to understand, you know, what is blocking from you when it comes to you embracing your authentic self, your opportunities, etc., etc. So this is just to help you move forward or bring things to your awareness when it comes to how your trauma affects things in your life. You feel me? Like, so I do heavily recommend watching the very first video in this series, in this playlist, just so you can have a better understanding, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with a positive affirmation card, okay? So thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be able to release ego with all of my readings. Thank you for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Geminis. So what positive affirmation card would you like to start them off with? Can you show me clearly, please, Spirit? All right, so the card that came out is I prosper wherever I turn. So it says, I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. I am blessed and prospered. And if y'all follow me on Instagram, it's _TasteOfDivinity. I do these energy updates. They're called Minute Tasty Tuesdays every Tuesday. I just started, okay? But I think y'all got this last time. Just like I now see opportunities for abundance everywhere. So it's like it doesn't really matter where I go. I see abundance in everything. Like it doesn't even matter if like I literally am around nothing right now. I see the abundance in it. So like for me, I'm not sure why I'm seeing this, but I'm kind of just seeing like dirt, you know, just like dirt everywhere, you know, and it's really cool because you can plant seeds in that dirt. So it's just like, okay, right now it's just a land, it's just land, but I can plant different seeds in this land and I can grow things. I can grow trees, I can grow tomatoes, I can grow, you know, strawberries, potatoes, whatever. You feel me? So it's just like that's what it means to I now see the opportunities of abundance everywhere. So even if it just looks like nothing, I know that I can grow something from it. Okay, so that's really cool. That's really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on your actual spread. So the first card is gonna be where you're at currently, and I like to do the where you're at currently so you can know like if it's like your current energy right now, so you can know if it's your story at the moment. Okay. So thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly where are my Geminis at currently? Where are they at currently? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Where are my Geminis at currently? Okay, so where you're at currently, we have a Hanged Man here, you guys. So this just talks about being at a standstill, you know, not really being able to take as many actions. Some of y'all are here on purpose. Some of y'all, this is any circumstance that you can't necessarily control. But it just talks about looking at your perspective on things, shifting your perspective on things. The hangman is like legit taking a step back, being in an uncomfortable position. Like I said, some of y'all are purposely placing yourselves in an uncomfortable position to mentally strengthen something within yourself. Some of y'all are just in an uncomfortable position because of unforeseen circumstances, and you are seeing how you can shift your perspective. So with this Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, this literally talks about seeing the glass is half empty versus half full, or vice versa. You feel me? So it's really up to you on your perspective. I do see some of you guys are looking at the things that you've lost, but some of you guys are looking at the things that are still here. Some of y'all, it's like both of them. It's like, okay, I'm gonna look at the things that I've lost, I'm gonna look at what's still here, and I'm gonna see what I can focus on to actually continue to nurture myself, to continue to find stability within myself. Because I do see it's the Queen of Pentacles. I really do want to protect my peace. I really do want to have stability in my life. Okay, I want to be stable within myself. I want to have a stable home. I want to have a stable career. You feel me? So it's just like I don't want to too much focus on the things that I've lost, and I don't want for the things that I've lost to make me feel like that's how life is going to always be. Like I'm never going to get opportunities in my life. So I do feel like you're really seeing how you can protect your peace right now. You are a little bit defensive. You are a little bit shut off to other energies. With this moon card being here, this is Pisces energy. So some of y'all can have it in your chart, but this just talks about a mask. It talks about a lot of subconscious things. It talks about shadow work. I do feel like you're seeing how you can grow your own independence within it, to continue to persevere, because I do see there is a lot of heartache. There's a lot of feeling defeated, feeling defensive, feeling like you want to give up on just feeling like you want to give up on I guess being stable within yourself, single and abundant. Like the Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant person. It's just someone who's just prosperous, just standing on their own 2 feet. You feel me? So with this Ace of Wands and this Ten of Wands, I do feel like this you wanting to reignite. You want to visualize something better for yourself. So I do feel like you understand that sometimes your perspective keeps you stuck. And I do feel like you are most definitely focusing on your perspective. You're not really able to take too many actions right now, but I do see you're doing a lot of thinking. You are doing a lot of thinking, more so than anything, because you want to make sure that your thoughts are the actions that you're taking is sourcing from thoughts that are also aiding in the creation of the things that you want to create in your life. Okay, I most definitely see you have lost some things, particular relationships or just people, connections, etc., etc., and you just want to make sure that you don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, you want to make sure you're standing up for what it is that you genuinely believe in. You want to make sure you're standing up for yourself. You want to make sure you have proper boundaries in place. I do see there is a lot of defensive energy as well, though. Okay, so let's see what are going to be some hidden things that your trauma may be blocking from you currently. So your trauma, like I said, trauma is a never, like it's not never ending, but trauma is just something that can affect you in different ways, and it's something that's going to take some time to heal. So this is like where opportunities are around you currently that your trauma may be blocking from you, so you can be aware of that. Okay, so thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly what are some hidden things that my Gemini's trauma may be blocking from them currently? Hidden things that my Gemini's trauma may be blocking from them currently. So we have the Page of Wands here, you guys, and this is really interesting because these most definitely look like the same person. Even if you like look at it like from like this, like it really does look like she's in that same position. You feel me? So I do feel like even though you may be in a tough position or a tough obstacle, your perspective is everything. So I do feel like the hidden things that is blocking from you is your ability to be childlike, your ability to be childlike when it comes to tough positions, your ability to be lighthearted when it comes to these tough positions. Because the Page of Wands is like, you see, she looks like a dancer. She just looks like she's just like, like sometimes the paintbrush isn't going to be in my hand, and that's okay. It's still going to create beautiful things. Some things are going to be out of my control. That's okay. I trust that things are supposed to happen the way that they're supposed to happen. Okay, like this is just someone who's very, very lighthearted when it comes to things. We have the Seven of Pentacles here and the Hermit card. So those nines, the Hermit card just talks about trusting your own inner wisdom. The Seven of Pentacles just talks about things that you're investing in. So I do feel like this is like you putting forth energy towards trusting your own energy to actually the seeds. And this is so cool because we were talking about seeds early, that the things that I put my energy towards will actually grow before I can see it. So if y'all really look at the Seven of Pentacles, like those roots, it's like it's taking a minute before the things come up to the surface, but this person has been putting their energy towards these seeds that they planted. And it's just like, do you really truly trust your own wisdom when it comes to the seeds that you plant? These seeds can be a lot of different things, you guys. They can be actual projects, they can be relationships, relationships. They can be confidence within yourself, things that you put out there to create, things that you put your energy towards. Okay, so this is like really just when it comes to trusting your own wisdom towards the things that you create, certain beliefs within yourself. Okay, so it's just like if I put my energy towards this belief, then I need to trust and believe that this is what will grow. I do feel like that's what is blocking from you. And with that Seven of Pentacles, it just talks about quality over quantity, and it talks about being patient, it talks about waiting, because it is going to take a minute for it to come to the surface, but you have to understand what your energy actually is doing for you, and what and the seeds that it is growing, and it takes, and it's rooted, it's like deeply rooted. Okay, so it's just like, yeah, it's going to take some time for it to actually come up to the surface, but when it comes to strong foundations and strong roots, okay, it doesn't matter what happens, what storms come by, this tree right here that you're growing, and things that you're growing, and I do feel like that tree represents yourself. It's going to always be able to come back from anything. It's not going to fall completely down because the foundation is so strong. So this is most definitely like taking your time when it comes to the energy you're putting forth towards the roots, your rooted beliefs, the things that you believe in, the things that you want to create in this world. We do have this Knight of Swords here with this Death card. The Knight of Swords just talks about kind of impulsive energy, just quickly to react, quick to, you know, jump to conclusions about particular things. I do feel like that's something that you're wanting to bring an end towards, something that you're wanting to transform from with this Death card here. So I do feel like that's what are some hidden things that your trauma may be blocking from you. That's just your ability to be lighthearted. Like, even if the paintbrush isn't in my hand, even if things are happening outside of my control, I trust my energy. I trust the roots. You know, I trust my own rooted beliefs. I've taken the time to, you know, set these beliefs within myself. I've taken the time to be stable within myself. I've taken the time to, you know, literally plant the seed. I've taken the time to plant the seed. So it's just like, even when unforeseen circumstances happen, it's my perspective on it that's going to help me stay lighthearted. Okay, so let's see what are going to be some hidden things that can help you remove these blockages. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Just being able to be lighthearted, you know, concerning certain things, concerning just your seeds growing, the things that you put out there to create, you know, being patient, being lighthearted, being able to enjoy that process. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What are going to be some hidden things that can help my Geminis remove these blockages? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. So we have a Hierophant card here for the hidden things that will help you. The Hierophant card talks about being patient during difficult times. It talks about very difficult times, you guys. It talks about reaching out for assistance. The Hierophant is like professional help. It's a mentor. It's a teacher. It's someone who's here for their community, and it's also the community as well. So some of you guys could also be in this role of a Hierophant, and it's just someone who likes to help their community through anything. They affect their community in a positive way through anything, you guys. It could be through their diet plan. It could be through, you know, Reiki. It could be through tarot. It could be through singing. It could be through dancing. It doesn't really matter what it is, like as far as what their purpose or project is. It's just that they affect a wide array of people. Like I said, it's a mentor, it's a teacher, it's professional. It's a professional. It's someone who likes to be here professionally for their community. It's an influencer. Okay, so I do feel like the hidden things that can help you remove these blockages with this Three of Wands. The Three of Wands just talks about waiting for your ships to come in. Like I said, some of you guys, y'all have already planted seeds, and this is just like believing. This is just like having faith. Some of you guys, this is like waiting. It just talks about waiting, changing directions, being adaptable. So this could also be reaching out for professional help, you guys, to help you develop certain plans in life, to help develop yourself, to help you embrace this role. Some of you guys, this could most definitely be you. Yeah, most definitely reaching out to help to see how you can embrace this role. Because I see some of you guys are most definitely the Hierophant. The High Priest card is someone who's very, very highly intuitive. But I do feel like this is just like you're not really trusting your intuition. You're not really trusting your energy. You're not really trusting your gifts. The Four of Cups talks about feeling taken for granted, feeling rejected, even rejecting yourself, rejecting certain gifts, not fully embracing your gifts. Not being patient with the Three of Wands. So I do feel like with that Hierophant card, the Five of Cups, you know, looking at the glass of as half empty versus half Fool, Tempest card, most definitely. The patience, okay? Waiting for the sun to shine again. Most definitely persevering, staying focused on your goals, staying focused on your dreams, staying focused on what it is that you want to create, even through the healing process that you're doing, understanding that you are going to get your outcome. You're going to get what it is that you put out there to create. So the Hierophant card, like I said, you guys, this could most definitely be you reaching out to assistance, like from a mentor or teacher, to help you reignite the passion within you, to help you gain certain beliefs within yourself so that you can continue to take actions the way you want to. With this Three of Wands, it's like you've already put in a lot of work, so it's just like being patient as those things come to the surface, being patient as those ships come in, being patient even as you are learning to embrace all of your gifts. Okay, so that's most definitely some hidden things that'll help you remove your blockages. Just having faith during a very difficult time, understanding the stages and the steps that comes to just feeling enlightened and being enlightened. Okay, if y'all see like this is a tree, this person's just like literally just sitting here, they just feel happy. You know, it's like, yeah, I'm not really doing much right now, but I trust spirit. I trust what I'm creating. I trust the work that I put in. I trust my energy. I trust life. And so it's just like, I'm just, even if I just have to sit, like, even if I just have to sit, even if I can't do anything, I'm still going to be happy. Even if I have nothing, I'm still going to be happy, because I understand like the things that happen in my mind also creates things in my reality. So it's like understanding the steps to life, understanding the steps to enlightenment. Okay, understanding that there are steps to it all. Okay, it's not just instant gratification. Okay, so let's see what are going to be some possible obstacles to be mindful of. So as you're healing, as you are, you know, focusing on removing these blockages and stuff, these are going to be some possible obstacles to be mindful of that could possibly stray you off your path. Something popped up. I hope this is recording well. Like, something popped up. I really hope it's still recording. So thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What are going to be some hidden things or some possible obstacles for my Geminis to be mindful of? Show me through, please, Spirit. So possible obstacles to be mindful of. We have the Tower card here, you guys. This is very tough, very, very tough, a very tough position. Okay, so the Tower card is foundations breaking down, you guys. So this is like, I do feel like the obstacle to be mindful of is you literally, because hidden things that is blocking from you, this is like the start of something new. This is the start of, okay, I understand that my energies and my thoughts and my feelings and my actions create something for me. Not in the long term, but are not instant gratification, but in the long term. So what this one thought is saying for me, what is it doing for me long term? With this one action, what is this action doing for me long term? This possible obstacle is foundations, you know. So it's like when your job is losing, major significant relationships, major things in your life, this is like a loss, a major loss. Foundations breaking down, and it's because the foundation was weak. So I do feel like this obstacle to be mindful of is like you not trusting in your energy when it comes to this new beginning that you're taking. You're not building it with intentions. Okay, you got the Three of Pentacles with the King of Wands. This is interesting. You got the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Okay, so like, you know, that talks about your creativity. It talks about your energy. These are people who persevere. These are independent people. These are people who are business owners. These are people who understand their energy, their alchemy. Okay, they're very intentional with every single thing that they do. Okay, so it's just like this Tower moment for a possible obstacle to be mindful of. It's just like, hey, this is a brand new beginning for you. It's a brand new opportunity for you to do things differently. Okay, so it's just like, in order for these Tower moments to lessen the effects of Tower moments, or even lessen Tower moments from happening, is you doing the things that you know you're supposed to do. Okay, this is being grateful for the things that you want to keep in your life, raising your standards, understanding how you deserve to be treated, and only accepting what it is that you deserve to be treated. Because when Tower moments happen, the foundation is weak. You either was tolerating something less than what you deserve, or you're not upkeeping the agreements that you made. You wasn't being grateful. Okay, so it's just like for the things that you had in your life. Okay, so like literally, And focusing on what you've lost and focusing what's still here is very important, because if you continue to focus on what you've lost versus what's still here, you're putting that energy out there, and it's going to only cause for the things that are still here to literally feel just mistreated. They're going to leave as well. Okay, those things are going to be gone too. Okay, you don't, like, you only want to focus on what you've lost versus what's still here. How about you have nothing? Literally, this is a big obstacle. So this is like really understanding, not feeling too defeated. Looking at your perspective is key here. Okay, so seeing how your actions can change, seeing how you can continue to persevere. How can you focus on the energy that's encouraging you? How can you focus on the energy that's supporting you? How can you support yourself? Okay, so I do feel like that's going to be some possible obstacles for you to be mindful of. We got like the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Some of you guys, it could be a motherly figure here, or even your own nurturing abilities, your own mothering abilities. So the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles are both very heavy feminine energy here. Okay, um so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go to your oracle. We're going to go to the messages from your angels. We have a lot of major arcana in your spread, you guys, for the obstacles and the hidden things that'll help you remove these blockages. It said, don't be afraid to reach out for professional help, and actually be receptive to taking their advice, especially if this is a brand new beginning for you. You're wondering why things are never going right. It's because of a certain mindset. It's because certain actions. It's because you need a certain plan set in place. Okay, so being very intentional and conscious of your actions and what they're leading into. Okay, you guys. So literally with this Tower card, it's just like, okay, here's a thought that I have. Being mindful of the thought that you just had. What was this thought? Okay, what is this thought saying about me? What is this thought doing for me? What is this thought doing for me? Literally, what is this thought growing for me? Like, certain thoughts that you have could literally be growing more self-doubt. It could be literally growing more fear. It could be literally be growing more stagnation. And that's what you're putting your energy towards. That's what you're growing. Whatever you put your energy towards grows. So it takes some time to really be mindful of your own thoughts. Okay, so this is like, if you have to reach out for professional help, reach out for professional help. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What additional messages do you have for my Geminis? Show me clearly, please. Additional messages you have for my Geminis. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have schooling, study, and education helps your life purpose and personal growth at this time. The angel will guide you and help you with this process. Okay. So we have Sonia. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy and at peace. I love you very much. Please do not worry about me. Okay, so this is just saying you are protected heavily. Okay, and then we have, I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. And we have Chantal, new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through a reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. I don't really do romantic love with these type of spreads, but I do feel like this is most definitely like a new love within yourself. And then just understanding to be open to actually giving love and receiving it as well. So all that feminine energy talks about receptive, so just like if you're someone who's really known to give, like, you have to learn how to receive as well. So it's just like, you can't continue to talk about what's not done for you or what you don't have if you're not even open to receiving things, like people doing things for you, blessings falling into your path, etc., etc. You have to tap into that energy of receiving the love, emotions, support, etc., etc. Okay. So let us go to your chakra cords. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Additional messages you have for my Geminis. Can you show me clearly additional messages you have for my Geminis? Okay, so we have Miracle. This talks about your solar plexus, you guys. Your solar plexus just talks about your approach when it comes to problem solving in your life. Whether you have a scattered approach or you actually have routines when it comes to solving issues in your life. Okay, a logical or scattered approach. So Miracle says the brightest of all thoughts reside in yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. Integrity is what turns the light on. Do you let someone in or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out the pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. And so this is really cool. And it's like it's hard to be integrity and a person of integrity. It's hard to truly express your emotions and just be your authentic self. And so this is just like kindness is literally existing simply for you to be integrity, for you to have integrity. So it's like if you are your authentic self, you are going to be expressed with kindness, or people are going to show kindness to you from you being authentic. And then that also, you cannot shut out pain without shutting out the pleasure. It's like you can't even experience the pleasure that's in your life if you don't feel the pain, you know, so that you can truly experience the pleasure. So being a light, lighting the way for others, coming miracles, integrity, gifts, and rewards. Okay. And last but not least, we're going to pull from the Heal Yourself deck. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. The additional messages you have for my Geminis. Show me, please. Additional messages you have for my Geminis. Okay. So we have hole in the soul. Hole in the soul. Sadness at the bottom of the deck. And that goes hand in hand with the miracle. Like, you can't experience pain without experiencing pleasure. Or you can't experience pleasure without experiencing the pain. So, hole in the soul. I just wanted them to focus on it. Your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression, experienced as a personal empty feeling. If as a child you tried to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you've adopted to a false self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear a mask to make others feel more comfortable. Being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation, as you are always mourning your true self. This card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about your childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect you felt. So the actions for this says find a safe place, use colored pencils to draw several masks. Each mask needs to represent an aspect of your false self, such as a good girl/boy, a savior, a slave, a rebel, a victim, an overachiever, etc. Take the time to write out or draw these qualities you feel each false self contains. Turn on some powerful music, put on a mask, and move in a way you feel the mask requires for you to express yourself and feel the feelings you may have suppressed. Once you have completed the dance, take off the physical mask and burn it. Then imagine energetically taking off the false mask you wear in front of various people. Give yourself permission to be your real self. Imagine a person in front of you who you feel don't accept you. Say, I'm going to betray you now and recover my true self. Oh, I love it. Okay, I love it. Now imagine this person saying to you, I understand you and encourage you to become the person you were meant to be. Ashe. Yo, when I said the miracle is just like kindness lends to the people who like being integrity and having it's so difficult being your authentic self, because really everyone wants to just be accepted, but being accepted as your true version of yourself, how you respond to certain things, how you do certain things, etc., that's how you're gonna have authentic people around you. This is so beautiful, you guys. And it's like sometimes it's like you wear a mask for what you think other people want for you to be versus just being who you are, and you don't even know if that person actually will genuinely accept you and even encourage you to be who you are authentically. That's so beautiful. So with that being said, I love you guys so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to. Remember, you guys, we're always lit and we're always growing. You have a wonderful day, evening on purpose, okay? Toodles.